Hi, Libra. Welcome to my table. My name is Ginger of Tarot by Ginger. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do an intuitive reading for Libra, for the consciousness of Libra for June of 2025. I'm going to start right off with a card from the Archangel Oracle deck. See what angels are working with you, or what angel is particularly working with you besides your guardian angel and any other angels you may be calling in for Libra this month. We have Archangel Zadkiel. It's time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. Well, Zadkeil, the violet flame is related to Saint Germain as well. And Saint Germain is one of my guides, and I know that he's here with us right now. So call on Archangel Zadkiel or Saint Germain of the violet flame. It's a time for transmutation. Transmutation is taking lead and turning it into silver or gold. That's transmutation. It's taking one thing of inferior quality and what is it called when you put it in a crucible and you burn it? Assay. When you assay it, or when you, no, I'm not sure what it's called. Assaying is pulling the wheat from the chaff. In other words, that is transmutation. So that's a pretty powerful energy to be occurring for you this month, Libra. That's a powerful energy. It's not just change, it's more than that. It's becoming something entirely brand new. Okay. So, and it's magical. So, it's not as though you have to put in all this footwork. You probably have been putting in footwork anyway, but transmutation is not something that we can do alone. Okay, that's what I want to say. Let's see. Your spirit animal for the month is the horse, and it says freedom. Going through that gateway of freedom. Horse is very going through that doorway. It's a portal to freedom. So whatever this transmutation is bringing for you, it's freeing an aspect of your life that has felt like a prison. I'm going to use the, what is it called? The Tattoo Tarot. Tattoo Tarot. So my guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Jesus, Saint Germain. I have Isis here. I sense a little need for compassionate, a spirit of compassion. I have Mother Mary for that here, Jesus's mother. Okay, here we go. What does Libra, what does the consciousness of Libra need to know for the month of June 2025? What information will help their growth, will bring their highest good, will bring them peace and love and light into their lives? What would you like them to know? Okay, Libra, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. And in the Celtic cross, the card's in the center of the reading. So the cross part is, I view it as why it is the background of your current situation. Okay. It's how we have come to where you are right now. So the first card is your situation. Oh, that's beautiful. 10 of Cups. Your situation is the 10 of Cups for the month of June. What a beautiful, beautiful energy. This is the ultimate of your happiness. Whatever you view the ultimate happiness for you to be is the 10 of Cups. Okay. That's your happiness. And crossing that is the 7 of Cups. Very interesting. So that's your situation. And what crosses your situation, what affects your situation is, you know, so the genie coming out of the cup, it's the genie coming out of the bottle. Genies are a little mischievous. They're not really direct and straightforward. So she's offering you something. What are you going to receive? What are you going to take? She's got 7 cups there. Which cup are you going to take? It's a distraction. She's offering you a distraction from the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. I want to say Libra. Keep the main thing the main thing. What's the most important thing? Well, we're going to find out what that is. But your happiness, your ultimate happiness, is being crossed by uh, people, places, things that are able to distract you. And that's the purpose of it. At the bottom of the reading, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's the earth energy. She is abundance. So she is, Queen set the environment, an energetic environment. This is at the base of the reading, which is why the reading is taking place. And so this energetic environment created here is one of great abundance. Um, what do I want to say here? Something a little different. So she could either be Mother Earth or the hedge fund manager. You know, and whoever she is, there's a process. So just think of Mother Earth. There's a process to how everything works. Uh, we have the 4 seasons, and you know all the things that happen because of the 4 seasons. There's a process, and it's a perfect process. It works perfectly. It's a joyful process. It's an understood process. You know, the trees understand that it's time to drop their leaves and go into hibernation for the winter to let their bones show. So there's a process. And it is a very abundant process. It's a fulfilling process. Sometimes it can be devastating. I would say if the card was reversed, it would be a devastating process, but like a flood, like floods or something like that, hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, that sort of thing. But she's upright and is she is great abundance and creativity. And this is why the reading is taking place. This is why you have that great happiness there. In your, wow, in your recent past, you have the magician. So the magician's role is to manifest God's will on the earth. That is the magician's role. The magician has every tool necessary, every tool in the tarot. Cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. And the magician upright takes orders directly from God. So he's bringing, this would be the transmutation. How you doing there, Ranger? My dog's pacing around. You doing okay, buddy? You doing okay? Hi. Oh, you okay? Okay, you just stay here. This could be where the transmutation starts because he's bringing God, the energy of God down to earth to be manifest on the earth. And that is transmutation. All right. The card at the top of the reading, which points to the outcome of the reading. This is betrayal and heartbreak. Now, I'm not sure where this fits in yet because except for the 7 of Cups, which is not a terrible card, I see, you know, this is not a happy card. It's uncomfortable, but it's the veil being removed from your eyes, you know? You're seeing the truth of a situation, okay? We're seeing the truth of a situation, and it's heartbreaking, but you will overcome it. You will overcome it. In the near future, you have the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is look at how fruitful I am. Look at how skilled I am at creating this beautiful garden, this beautiful, the abundance of this farm. The abundance of, oh, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, there's great abundance here, and it comes from your hand. You have the green thumb, in other words. And whatever it is that you do for work, very abundant, very, very abundant. It's as though, so in her hand, it looks like the seeds are growing from, are in her hand, and the tree is just growing out of those seeds. Beautiful cards, beautiful energy. Very interesting. I have the Tower here. That's in your energy. This is your energy. So we're out of the Celtic cross right now. Okay, so we're beginning. So the Celtic cross has been set. The stage has been set. These are the reasons why this other stuff is going to be happening now. So let me just pull the rest of the cards and I'll tell you the story. The energy around you is the King of Swords. Well, this is very interesting. King of Swords. Very, very interesting. And then I have the Seven of Swords. Wow. She's the thief. And then I have the Five of Wands. Well, this is quite the interesting reading. I might have to get some clarifiers here because we go from beautiful energy to great abundance. Um, and then we have heartbreak, betrayal, the Tower, the King of Swords, who does not look very happy here. He looks like, he's been betrayed. He does not look happy. This is the energy around you. And your hopes and dreams or your fears. We have the Seven of Swords, which is an energy of a thief. Someone stealing something. It could be anything from actual belongings to your reputation to your husband or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, stealing them right out from underneath you, right out from under your nose in broad daylight. That is what that card is about. There's no doubt about it. So it's about some sort of thievery, and it's happening right under your nose in broad daylight. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is a card of teamwork gone astray, teamwork that has become chaos. Wow. So what is happening here? We have this doorway to freedom here with the horse totem. We have a doorway to freedom. We have Archangel Zadkiel, who's here to transmute your light and who asks you to carry the violet flame. The violet flame is a flame of transmutation. It is taking negativity and transmuting it into love. Very interesting. So these cards seem to be like going in reverse. The happiness is at the beginning and the joy and the abundance, but then it turns dark. Okay, I just got in my okay, my psychic or my guides just informed me that this information is something that happened in the recent past. This reading is about something that happened in the recent past, and the energy of it is not over yet. The cause is over, but the effect is not yet over. That's what I'm being told. The cause is over, but the effect is not yet over. So let's take a look at this, and I'm going to get some other cards to see if I need to clarify. So we have the cause, universal law, cause and effect. Okay, so you have this beautiful, the setup is you have this beautiful happiness. You're fulfilled. Life couldn't get any better. How could it get any better? That's your situation. It's crossed by the Seven of Cups. Here, I have lots of choices. Which one are you going to choose? Well, are you going to choose the bling? Are you going to choose, let's see, something that will not last, or are you going to choose something that's lasting, like maybe um, becoming a spiritual seeker, seeking after things spiritual, gaining knowledge about laws like cause and effect, universal laws. Libra is about balance, right? Libra is all about balance and beauty because you are also ruled by the planet Venus. Beauty, balance. Beauty, balance, fulfillment. I know a lot of Libras, but every time I think of Libra, I think of attorneys, and I think of attorneys who work to find balance for people, to bring balance to their lives, justice is about balance, cause and effect. All right, so we have that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and Libra is uh, God bless the child who has his own. That's Libra. That's how I see Libra. God bless the child who has his own. That is Libra. Libra in the recent past had the energy of the magician around, manifesting God's will on earth. And in the near future, we have that beautiful Seven of Pentacles, the tree. You know what? This is a money tree in the palm of your hand. This is a money tree in the palm of your hand, near future. And then at the top of the reading, which informs the outcome, is Three of Swords, which is a card of betrayal. So it's known. The betrayal, the breaking of the trust is known. It is a known thing. So it's a heartbreaking thing, something that has broken your heart already. It is known. And although money grows out of the palm of your hand and you are experiencing the ultimate in your happiness, I have the Tower. I have betrayal, the Tower, the King of Swords, who, the King of Swords is not an energy you want to cross. The King of Swords represents someone who will be victorious. The King of Swords will be victorious. There's no doubt about it. He also he is the representative of a suit. And as the king, he represents compassion and logic together. So he's connected his head to his heart. That's the expression, compassion and logic. He's a great strategist. He knows right from wrong. He knows the truth from the false. He understands universal laws because he is not just logical and a man of higher learning, but he's also spiritual. So he understands those spiritual laws. He's a philosopher. He understands that. He's not happy here. There are a lot of dark clouds around. We've got the Tower. The King of Swords is an energy and it's in your environment. So that is the masculine energy. And it can be someone in your life right now who is not happy with what is happening here. It's not you. It would be somebody outside of you, but somebody in your environment who sees what's going on here and is not happy because there's great injustice here. And the Tower. So the Tower happens because you could be skipping along through life because you know what, your happiness is ultimate. You're in a place of the ultimate happiness for you. La 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 la. And when we're in that kind of a place, we forget to pay attention. We forget to pay attention because we're so happy. And we think, well, what do I need to pay attention to? Everything is going really well. It's sort of like I don't need to pray anymore because everything's going so well. What do I need to pray for? You know? Well, prayer is something that is our way of communicating with spirit, and it's always necessary to communicate with spirit in good times and bad times. Doesn't matter. But the tower, this and this together, point to not paying attention to something. And this person is who you weren't paying attention to. Now, does this mean that your whole life is torn apart? Well, it could, but it's only but you know what? This is something that you in the back of your mind has known was there and you ignored it. You were ignoring it because you thought it wasn't going to affect you. Because you thought it wasn't going to affect you, but it has affected you. It has affected you. And someone in your environment, it could be a woman, it doesn't have to be a man, it's just a masculine energy of strategy, of logic, of higher understanding, of compassion, of justice. Someone in your environment sees what happened and is not happy. And it's as though they are going to set things right. They're going to set things right, or they want to set things right. And here goes this young lady. Look, she's got the wolf on her head. La, 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 la. She's la, la, la. She's skipping along, thinking that nobody knows what havoc she's caused, what chaos she's caused. Like she knows what chaos she's caused, and she's happy about it. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is teamwork that becomes chaos because everybody is looking for the same outcome, but how you achieve that outcome, everybody working on it has a different idea of how to achieve that outcome. And so that causes chaos. It causes fighting and arguing. So how do we overcome this? That's what that is about. How do we overcome this? How do we overcome it? The Seven of Cups is what distracted you from what's going on here. It helped to distract you from what was going on, from what this individual is doing in your world. It distracted you from seeing that maybe it's something you had no control over because we don't have control over other people. And maybe Libra, you didn't think that anybody could do something so horrendous, I want to say is the word. Horrendous is the word that's coming to me, to betray your trust. It's like it's unthinkable. Like it would not be something you would ever think that somebody would do in your world, Why would they do that? What are they doing? And the Tower. I'm kind of feeling like I feel as though the Tower is not. I get the feeling that this person wants you to be in this Tower energy, wants your world to fall apart, but I don't think your world is falling apart. I think it could fall apart if you went off the handle, flew off the handle. But I think that rather than reacting, you are responding and you're taking a measured strategy to resolve this conflict here that you didn't cause, but somebody in your world has caused some conflict that they're hoping will bring you down because I think they're jealous of your happiness. They're jealous of your happiness. They're jealous of your great abundance. They're jealous that you have the ability to manifest God's will on the earth. That's what this is. That's what this is. God wants this for everyone. But everyone does not know that they can manifest God's will on earth. They don't know it, but you know it. You know it because it's the desire of your heart, and you know that the desire of your heart is God's will for you. So that's what I think, that in spite of this person wanting to bring you this betrayal, you're still abundant as hell. And you're still living your life day in and day out. You see, it's a little dark here now, whereas before it was bright and sunny. Bright and sunny, right? It's maybe a little darker right here in the near future. It's just dark clouds from this person creating this, but you continue to put one foot in front of the other, Libra. And this tower is what this person hopes that you will experience. But for you, because you're not a reactor, you respond, you're a responder. And it's funny, I'm getting first responder, like you can put that fire out. You're not going to react. You're going to put the fire out. That's what you're going to do. You're going to say, oh, I didn't cause that, but you know what? That fire needs to be put out. We need to put that fire out. That's the first order of business, is putting that fire out. Second order of business is finding out what the heck is going on here. What is this person's intentions? Why? Maybe the why is not necessary, but maybe it is. But whatever it is, the police are always looking for the motive. What is the person's motive? What is this person's motive? They want to bring you down. Why? Why do they want to bring you down? The outcome. I get that this is outcome. This is people working at cross purposes to achieve the same outcome. I feel as though maybe this is not just one person, but a couple of people. And the outcome, they're fighting about the outcome because it's not what they wanted. They wanted you to be destroyed in some way, but you're not. And so they are not achieving the outcome that they had hoped. She's skipping along thinking, la, 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 oh, yeah, we're good. But no, because this King of Swords is helping you, as our Archangel Zadkiel, Saint Germain, and this freedom horse, you're moving through that gateway. There's a lot of magic here working for you. So these people, this person or these people will be brought to justice, and I think that's what this is about. Their outcome will not come to fruition. Their outcome will not come to fruition, because it's not meant to. It's not meant to. They won't succeed. And whatever it is they're trying to for whatever reason they're trying to disrupt your life in a major way, it's not going to happen. Wow, that is interesting. Please leave a comment in the comments and let me know if you can relate to this reading, because this is very, very interesting. Libra, you are successful, and just by being Libra, just by allowing your Libra energy to work through this situation. King of Swords, this may be a card of Libra. I'm not sure. It is the suit of Libra. It's an air sign. I'm not sure if it's the card of Libra, but it looks like you have some powerful means of bringing order back into your life, that this chaos is not long-lived. It's not going to be. For you, that's not happening. Wow, I wish you the best, Libra. What an interesting reading. Thank you so much. And please do leave a comment. Also, if you enjoy the readings, please like and subscribe. That will help to grow my channel. I love reading for you, and I appreciate your showing up here with me. Have a great month, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.